truths and lies about human evolution. Human evolution is a scientific fact, true. Evidence for human evolution comes from a variety of sources, including the fossil record, comparative anatomy, genetics, and molecular biology. All of these lines of evidence converge to support the conclusion that humans share a common ancestor with other primates. Humans evolved from earlier hominid species, true. The fossil record shows a gradual progression of hominid species over millions of years, from the earliest ape-like ancestors to modern humans. Species such as Australopithecus and Homo habilis represent transitional forms in the evolutionary lineage leading to Homo sapiens. Humans and chimpanzees share a common ancestor, truth. Genetic studies have revealed a close genetic relationship between humans and chimpanzees. It is estimated that the last common ancestor of humans and chimpanzees lived between 5 to 7 million years ago. Evolution is a slow and gradual process, true. Human evolution, like all evolution, occurs through the accumulation of small changes over long periods of time. It is not a sudden or linear process, but rather a complex web of interconnected lineages and adaptations. Evolution does not occur in a predetermined or goal-oriented way, truth. Evolution is the result of natural selection acting on random genetic variation. It is not a process guided by a predetermined plan or ultimate goal. Natural selection is the main mechanism of evolution, true. Natural selection, proposed by Charles Darwin, is the process by which certain traits become more or less common in a population over generations. Individuals with advantageous traits are more likely to survive and reproduce, passing those traits on to future generations. Human evolution is underway, true. Evolution is an ongoing process and humans are still subject to natural selection. However, the impact of natural selection on human populations has been greatly reduced due to advances in medicine, technology, and social systems. Evolution does not imply that humans are superior to other species, true. Evolutionary theory does not attribute inherent value or superiority to any species. Human beings are not the endpoint or pinnacle of evolution, but simply one of the many branches on the tree of life. Evolution is supported by multiple lines of evidence, true. In addition to fossil records, genetic studies, comparative anatomy, and molecular biology, other evidence for human evolution includes embryology, biogeography, and the observation of natural selection in action. Acceptance of evolution does not contradict religious beliefs, true. Many religious denominations and individuals see no conflict between their faith and acceptance of evolution. They see evolution as a natural process guided by a higher power and consistent with their spiritual beliefs. It is important to note that while these truths about human evolution are widely accepted in the scientific community, there may still be ongoing research and new discoveries that contribute to our understanding of this complex field. Humans evolved from apes, lies. This is a common misconception. Humans and apes share a common ancestor, but they didn't evolve directly from each other. Evolution is just a theory, lie. The term theory in the scientific context means a well-reasoned explanation supported by extensive evidence. Evolution is a scientific theory, which means that it has been rigorously tested and supported by a vast body of evidence from various scientific disciplines. Evolution is a linear progression, lie. Evolution is not a linear process with one species directly evolving into another. It involves branching patterns, with species diversifying and adapting to different environments over time. Human beings are the pinnacle of evolution, lies. Evolution does not have a predetermined goal or end point. Species adapt to their environments, and humans are just a result of that process, not necessarily the last or most advanced form. Evolution happens quickly and continuously, lie. Evolution is a gradual process that takes place over long periods of time. It involves the accumulation of small changes through natural selection, and large changes typically take millions of years. Evolution is purely random, lie. Whereas genetic mutations, which provide the raw material for evolution, occur randomly, natural selection acts on these mutations in a non-random way. Traits that confer advantages for survival and reproduction are more likely to be passed on to future generations. Evolution explains the origin of life, lie. Evolutionary theory explains the diversity of life and how species change over time, but it does not address the origin of life itself. The study of the origins of life falls within the field of abiogenesis. Evolution is incompatible with religious beliefs, lies. Many religious groups and individuals embrace the concept of evolution and consider it compatible with their faith. Numerous religious traditions interpret their sacred texts in ways that accommodate evolutionary science. Evolution is always progressive, lie. Evolution does not always lead to greater complexity or progress. Adaptations can also lead to simplification or specialization, depending on the environmental pressures acting on a species. Humans have stopped evolving, lies. Humans are still subject to evolutionary forces, although cultural and technological advances have reduced the impact of natural selection. Evolutionary changes in humans can be observed in areas such as disease resistance and certain genetic traits. Read and listen to the free ebooks and audiobook about human evolution at Virtual Books.